Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. Evil Noodle here. Thank you very much for joining us today. Let's do a quick mic check as always. Yep, we're good. We're all good. Thanks for joining. Hope you're all well. What's your Phil? How's it going, buddy? Good evening to yourself as well. Oh dear, let's get comfy. Still got the shorts on and socks as well. We've got the face cam going and we've got a brew as well. We've got the, I don't know if you can see that, we've got the Battlefield mug. It's pretty tasty. I have to get a new one I guess soon. Battlefield 5. That was a Christmas present a couple of years ago now I think. Yeah. Anyway, today we're going to do a bit of LSPDFR UK and we're going to be using the unmarked Audi, which is particularly nice indeed. We did use that in the very first episode I done, but I do like the car, so we've come back, changed the colour up, nice sort of a cherry red I guess, sort of a metallic cherry red, very similar actually. I think it's pretty much the same colour that I have on my car as at home. That's why I picked it. You're good? Yeah, I'm well thanks mate, not too bad. Went to a wedding last night, my cousin's wedding. They had it was the first time I went to their house actually, and it's a massive house. I couldn't get over the size of this place, and the garden was probably, I don't know, half the size of a football pitch. It was just
Attention all
it was
units.
just
A kidnapping
massitive.
Capitol
They had a great big
Boulevard.
marquee set up,
Gunfire
and
reported.
it was such a great night. Had a few sherbets, you know. Bit of a headache this morning. Bit of a headache. Yeah, other than that, we're doing pretty well. Not too bad. Got the face cam going, so you can see us, see what we're like. We still haven't grown much hair. We did have a haircut, so that's probably the reason why. Anyway, today we're going to do a bit of unmarked patrolling, a bit of proactive policing. Knife crime, unfortunately, is on the up, and so as attacks, moped thefts. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be patrolling the streets, stopping people at random with the search, stop and search, and seeing if anyone's carrying any weapons that they shouldn't be carrying, and we'll get them locked up and dealt with appropriately. We're going to be going as an armed officer. We do have access to weapons, the pistol and an assault rifle. There is a mod that I want to add into the game. I'm going to make a copy of the game thus far and then add it in after that, which will
Attention unit
change.
9,
Let's
11. Citizens reporting at 484
let's
on
not
Popular Street.
let's take us off for available calls for the moment. There is a mod that I want added into the game. Basically what it does, how the game is at the moment, pedestrians will have weapons, guns and stuff like that. Well, that's not obviously particularly British, and when officers turn up, they will turn up with pistols and stuff like that. Now what this mod does, it will take away guns from the majority of the civilians and replace them with knives instead, and officers, standard car units that turn up will have tasers instead, and obviously the SWAT units, they will have the proper weapons. So are we lagging? Oh dear, is my internet gone? I don't think so. Are we still good? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I hope so. Hopefully my internet's okay. I think we're still good. I hope so. Let us know on the stream. Is it still running? And I'm not talking to myself. As I said last week, I was having problems with my internet, and I've been a tad on the busy side. Still streaming? Excellent, buddy. The internet company that I'm with were investigating it for 72 hours, like I said, and they were meant to get back to me, which they didn't. And I said to them, "Are you sure you're going to call me back?" They said yes. I said, are you sure? Because last time you didn't. He said, we will call you back. Did they call me back 2 days ago? No, they did not. So I should have called them today, but I was a bit hungover this morning. So I'm going to call them tomorrow and find out what the bloody hell's going on, because interesting enough, it has actually been okay since I made the hell of a big complaint. But they should have called me back, and they didn't, so I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. If the stream does cut out, all I can do is apologise. Getting back to this mod, so normal civilians will only have knives, well, the majority. Local units, when I request backup, they will have tasers, and the SWAT units will have normal assault rifles and pistols. So I might add that in for the next stream, probably do it tomorrow. So that just makes it a bit more realistic. So I'm going to be using the Audi today, the S3. It's a quick look on the inside. It's a very well detailed model. There's a screen wash. I like that. That looks pretty good. There's the oil. Very nice indeed. Lovely coloured car. It's quite good detail on the inside. Looks pretty dandy. It does look really good. I've not had a proper good look around this. Even the boot looks alright. Looks pretty lush. I do like it. Let's hop back in. We might do a first person patrol one day. Perhaps we could do that. No, I've got to remember how to close all the doors. Close all the doors. Here we go. Right, we're good. Right, let's go ahead and just check that our lights are working. So we've got rear blues. And we've got rear reds. Lovely jubbly. And we've got our full lights on stage 3. Front grille lights in the wing mirrors as well, if you can see them. And rear blues. We can also add in the rear reds for when we're stopped. So pretty tasty, pretty good. So let's go to the back and grab our equipment from the boot. Oh, here's another car I've actually added in, the Volvo V90. Now, I don't think this car is fully released in the UK yet. This is what's the word? I can't think of the words. This is what the guy that made this has done it to what he thinks how the police would have it. So we're going to be using this in a patrol. This is now my police. No, this is actually my sheriff unit now. So when we're up in out of the city, the sheriff units should be patrolling in this Volvo V90, and it's very nice as well. Let's have a quick gander around it. It's got all the equipment in the boot. We've got stage 1, stage 2 is rear reds, and stage 3. It's a very nice car. So we're going to be using that when we do our next motorway patrol. Kind of looking forward to that. It's pretty quick. It's not too bad. Still got the BMW in that we had the other day, but that's in a different slot now. I don't think we would actually see it patrolling the streets. Should be the Volvo instead. So we've got our gun. Let's equip our stun gun, taser. So we've got that ready, and we've got our police baton as well. And as always, I forget that we're not in the UK, so let's, let's swap over my seat. Here's the interior on the inside. It's really nice, very nice. Did try open the sunroof, but it wouldn't open. So it's very nice. We should probably do a patrol using first person one day. Excellent. So if you guys and girls are all ready, let's head out onto the streets, question a few people. Let's turn the game sound up just a tad for me so I can hear what's going on. So just simple patrolling. See what's going on. Oh, I forgot to do a shout out, didn't I? In my last video, we had the against the clock scenario, and Phil, you were the only one to comment. So you go and win. So well done, Felistic, for getting closest. The actual time it took us was 6 minutes 50. So your 9 minutes 30 was a little far away, but as you were the only one to comment, you were the closest, mate. So well done. Your you have you have your shout out. I've still got those after 8 sitting there. Phil, if you want a free copy, I've still got when I got my PS4 Pro, I got my free copy of FIFA 18. If you want it, mate, it's yours. Just let us know in the chat, and we're chatting Discord, and I'll send it over to you, mate. Okie doke. So we're just going to patrol as normal and keep our eyes out on any troublemakers and do a few random stops. Let's see what happens. We'll follow the traffic. That was a little bit close to me. I quite enjoyed that episode. We'll do a few more like that. Hopefully we'll get a bit better at it as we go along. Traffic lights are taking their time. We're actually stuck behind a parked car by the looks. Damn, these traffic lights take their time. Right, here we go. We're green. We can actually hold the gun back to red. Right, we'll just pop on our blue lights. Pop through them, I think. Right, let's head into where should we go? Want to go into sort of the gangland area, so let's head on down to about here. I think that'd be pretty good. Let's do a quick UE. Ignore those red lights. So we're not available for calls at the moment. We will be a bit later. Gonna do a lot of stop and searching. I need to set up my my PS4 controller, which should make driving a lot easier. Because with using the keyboard, it's like all or nothing. As where if you've got your controller, you can do the accelerator and braking a lot more smoothly, which is kind of what I want. But mouse and keyboard's pretty good. I love this car. It does look nice. Yeah, stream looks to be pretty tasty. Okie doke. So we head on down to where we know all of the hotspots to be for knife crime. See if we can get anyone pulled over. Just keeping an eye on everyone. Don't know why is that guy beeping? Whoa, 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 he's just, okay, let's go ahead and pull this guy over. Not too sure why he just done that. We shouldn't be, doing this today, but as he's just driven into us, we're going to. Let's go ahead and question the driver. See what all that was about. G'day, sir, did you realise you just drove into a police car? You utter moron. Let's go ahead and ask him and his passenger for some ID. See what they come up as. So we've got a Mangus, born 1950, and the driving licence belongs to Chang Lee. He was born 1955. He holds a full licence. Okay, sir. Just gonna run your name through the PNC computer and see what it comes up as. So he's got a valid license, he's got 6 points on it, there's no trace on this guy. Let's go ahead and just quickly do a number plate check and see what it comes up as. Control, if you have a quick number plate check please. hopefully we should get that. Let's try that again. So registration is 80 Foxtrot
Suspect's license
Echo
plate
Delta 30.
80 Frank Edward David 380.
So MOT comes up as invalid. So the car is taxed, but it's got no MOT. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to arrest him. We're going to issue him with a fixed penalty of no tax, which is a traffic offence. The fine is going to be expensive because he did drive into our car as well. So I'm thinking for expensives, I think a £300 fine and no MOT, so that's 3 points on his licence. I'm not going to seize his vehicle. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's just told us that he's off to the MOT centre. So we'll give him that. We'll make him bring in a producer in the next 7 days. So let's write him out of his ticket.
Hey girl! What's up, dude?
But I'm not too sure why he was beeping. The lights are red, so... Off he goes. Don't think there's any damage to our car. Yeah, little scuff mark at the bottom. Little scuff mark. Okay, let's continue our patrol. God, that would upset me so much if that was my car. Right, we're going to stop lots of random people along here. Anyone that looks to be causing a public nuisance. But we've got the advantage of being in an unmarked car. Be able to sneak up on people. If you've got any ideas in the chat for different scenarios you'd like me to try out, pop a few suggestions down below and we'll see what we can come up with. That'd be pretty awesome.
You still owe me a drink.
Got a few lads on the corner here. We're going to do a quick stop and search. Just make sure that the details are all correct.
Thank you for calling back.
Put our rear heads on. Let's go ahead and go and speak to
My
them.
man sure loves a bustieri. Does Inspector Knickers sell those?
Good evening, sir. We're doing a few
Okay,
spot checks
okay,
today
and what
with
about, restraints and
crime
handcuffs
being
and
at
all
its
that good stuff? Y'all
rather
got
high
that
level
too?
that it is. Could you tell us your name
Goody,
for
honey,
us,
knew
please?
I'm fitting to spend a lot of money with the inspector.
Put your hands up.
Fucking balloon
Look where you're walking,
honey.
my wolf.
Shit.
Okay. And I keep forgetting the buttons. Right, let's go ahead and ask him for his name. So he said his name was Chris Bay. Let's go ahead and run that through the computer. He's got no PNC trace, so he's okie doke. He's all cushy. Super stuff. Okay. Hopefully you just heard that server carrying out random checks today. Just to check, see if everything's okay. What's your name, buddy, please? So can smell alcohol from him, but it's not an offence. He's got no trace as well. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Okie doke.
You a fucking loser.
Got a group of men up ahead. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on.
Hey, remember me at five? What's up? Wish there was more time in the day.
Ya lo sé.
They look okay.
What the hell?
That guy's just on his phone. No concerns there. So it's just a bit of proactive policing, making sure everyone's details are in order. No one's wanted for anything. Hopefully people will cooperate with us, which is always nice. Makes the job a lot easier. Let's go ahead and go straight down. This could be quite risky actually, because that is pure gang territory in front. The postcode gang. Just wait for the traffic lights. Here comes the tram. Looks like we're waiting for them. Here we go.
Hi. What's happening?
So this could be risky for us. Drug bust. Yes, mate. I'm going to have a search for different call-outs that we could do. Excuse me. And someone's most likely created something of that scenario. So we'll have a look through. If you actually go on to the website LSPDFR, or there's another website called 5 Mods, or Mods 5 I think it is, and that's where I find all of the stuff for this, like all the call outs that you can go to, like attempted burglary and psycho with knife and stuff. Lots of people make all of these call outs, and you can go and put them into practice. So we actually check that one out. That sounds a pretty good, decent one. We can go in with the SWAT and hopefully arrest a few people. Yeah, I'll check that one out. Thanks for mentioning that, buddy. So we've got a group of yous in front. Gonna go carry out a spot check on these. Gonna ask for some backup, which we need to be outside the car to do.
Backup needed on Brogue Avenue.
So we've asked for some backup units. We're gonna make a check on these guys over here. For some reason he's wearing a motorcycle helmet. Don't know whether it's to cover up his face for the cameras or something. So we've got some backup. They're going to help us out as we do our patrolling. No, be careful, don't. No, come on, be sensible, look. We're trying to act professional today. Right, let's go ahead and question these over here. Good day, gents. How are you? We're just carrying out a few spot checks today, making sure everyone is in order and no offensive weapons are being carried by any persons due to the rise in knife crime and street robbery and stuff like that. If you won't mind, I'd like to request that you give us your name. Hopefully you don't mind cooperating, and if it's all good, then I'd like to thank you very much. And you can be on your way. So this guy said his name's Edwards, and he's got no trace. That's not a problem. But he's wearing a helmet, which is a bit odd. So we're actually going to stop him and carry out a search on him.
I'm still waiting to hear about that hamburger shot. You all right?
Okay, so let's go ahead and carry out a search on this guy.
You know what it is, punk?
So we can smell some narcotics on his breath for some reason, possibly cannabis, but he's not come up with anything, so we'll just issue him a warning for the smell of any drugs, and he could be on his way. Let's go ahead and speak to these lads over here. G'day, buddy. If I could ask you for your name, just going to run it through the computer, make sure everything's in check. Frank Watts, thank you very kindly. He's got no PNC trace. He doesn't have a driving license, but that's not obviously an issue. So we're actually going to stop him for a search as well. We're going to carry out a search as well, mate.
Touch me again, Trick. Don't move.
And check to see if he's got any weapons on him.
One dead motherfucker.
Oh, he's got a pocket knife, so we're actually gonna Guess you're gonna hold him at gunpoint.
Chuck 'em.
Oh, he's got a gun. Pull the gun. Oh, shots been fired. Oh, this ain't good. Good job we got units with us. Gonna pull out our assault rifle. Please stand on the ground. Oh, this is bad. Let's go ahead and call in SWAT units. This is not good.
We have a 1099 and Davis.
Bravo 27, we're in the area.
So SWAT units on their way.
Things get out of hand, just let me know what I can do.
Still got a guy over here.
12, you should see me now, I'm just behind you. Hang tight. Roger, dispatch 2-4. En route. This is code 3.
We actually look clear.
Reloading here.
Here come the unmarked units.
I got.
I actually installed a new model for them, so they look a bit more British now, which is pretty tasty. We actually look pretty good now. Got quite a few dead bodies. Let's go ahead. Oh, we actually got an officer down. Let's go ahead and call local paramedics.
All units. We have an ambulance call in Davis. Respond code 3.
Yeah, she's been shot pretty badly. Let's go ahead and collect the weapons from these guys, just in case they do decide to get back up. So we lost a female police officer by the looks. Paramedics on scene. They're going to treat. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's all kicking off again. Let's get the roads closed down, just while we sort out this area. Get some traffic cones placed as well. What is that police car doing? Oh. Damn it.
Let's do this.
Let's get the oh, this guy's after me. Please put the weapon down. Wow, this is not good. This is not good. That guy looks unarmed. This guy isn't. That cone is acting as a barrier for him.
Man, fall back.
We're gonna need medical treatment. Suspect down.
Hello?
This is not good.
Kill him.
Good job we've still got arm response on the scene. This police car's pretty messed up. We've got a guy that's been arrested. Let's go ahead and quickly search him.
What in the fucking world is that?
Simple stop and search, and it's been a complete disaster. So we had a phone and that was it. Let's go ahead and call some transport from this
Backup
guy.
required for a suspect placed under arrest in Davis.
Roger, dispatch 27 en route to assist code 3.
Roger.
Just fucking move.
So transport's on its way down. We're going to keep our assault rifle out, just in case.
Damn it.
Let's wait for transport. I think that lady officer made it, because she's not there anymore. So that's good. She's been taken away in the ambulance. Let's move this guy over to the transport. Let's ask him to stand up. And to follow me.
What the hell?
Follow me, please. Here we go. He's all
You're
yours,
just one
mate.
of those fringe people, aren't you?
They all seem to be wearing crash helmets for some reason. I can only assume it's to hide their identity. So he's going to be taken away and locked up. We've actually got another police officer down here. Let's roll another paramedic
We
unit out.
have an ambulance requested in Davis.
Still got armed response on the scene. Let's go ahead and get this police car that's been damaged towed up. There's a little on the unroadly side at the moment. That's going to cost the taxpayer a fair bit.
We're hitting the beach this weekend. Oh, hush.
Let's go ahead and move the traffic cones so the ambulance can get through. Hopefully they will come and see to this officer down here. So all of my on-scene backup is now... Oh, apart from this guy. And you can go now, mate. He might actually... Okay, so he's going to get in that police car. Alright, never mind. Just broke his window a bit more. So he's off to go and get that repaired. Where's the ambulance crew gone? Well, they're down here at the moment. Got a couple of dead bodies.
There's nothing we can do.
Just quickly searched the guy for identification. He also had a phone on him. Let's go ahead and call the private ambulance out. Get this guy picked up. And this guy over here. Just check for any further weapons on these persons.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Okay, so he didn't have anything on him. Not a problem. The coroner's already out by the looks, so we don't need to call one for him. Or... Nope, we don't. Lovely job. Okay, so they're going to be picked up, and that looks about it. Let's go ahead and quickly grab another bulletproof vest from the back of the car. That was pretty messed up.
Fuck the police. Stupid ass.
This is proper gang territory. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's jump back in the car. Due to what happened, let's quickly open up the roads again, so I don't forget. Okay. So due to what happened, people are now starting to come out, and they're starting to get a bit aggressive. So we're just going to back off just slightly, so we're out of the way. We're actually going to call in. We're actually going to call in armed officers. We're actually going to seal off the area and try and take down any further gang members. So let's go ahead and call in some armed officers.
Send me out some backup. Want to bring this guy down before he hurts somebody.
Assistance required.
Because they seem to be
on
getting a bit aggressive
Davis
there.
Avenue.
Closing in from the north. Be there ASAP.
So armed officers are now on their way,
Suspect in view.
and we're going to stop these guys with force.
Dispatch 2 Echo 12 inbound code 3. I'll take the area.
Spot the road off. Here's our backup. Right, let's go ahead and stop these guys with force. Okay, please put your hands up. Put your hands up now. Put your hands up. Get down on the ground. Place this guy in cuffs. Threatening behaviour. They actually backed off pretty quickly. Let's get some transport into this
Backup
guy.
needed for a suspect placed under arrest in the ocean.
Echo 12, you better let me hear your screen. I'll be there in 30 seconds.
Roger.
So we've got plenty of officers on scene at the moment, just in case anything else kicks off. We're actually going to make our way down there, and see if we can stop any further persons.
You know what a BBW is? Me.
They look pretty good. Hopefully the officers should follow me. Let's go ahead and call some more response teams in.
Bring this guy down before he hurts somebody.
Backup needed.
Down on the ground, mate.
Grove Street.
Hands up in the air.
Respond code 3.
Down on the ground.
Dispatch 2 Echo 12 inbound code 3. I'll take the area.
So there's a lot of drug activity in this area and violence, so we're stopping people and kind of putting a stop to it now. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy picked up.
Needed for a suspect placed under
As
arrest.
I know for a fact that he's
Davis.
wanted.
Units on containment 5115 if you go mobile. File and clear, please.
Roger.
A lot more units arriving on scene. Stop these guys as well, they are also wanted. Hands up in the air. Oh, he's got a gun. Police backup needed. Okay, let's go ahead and call some more ARBs in.
Some backup. Want to bring this guy down before he hurts somebody.
Assistance required in Davis.
Okay, that one good. There is a dog as well.
Units respond code 3.
Don't want to shoot the dog. Nope. It's going for me. Shots fired. Got more units arriving. Badly.
Hello?
Rescue seem to be pretty good now. Why is that police car? He just knocked over his own men. So we've got local units on scene. ARV units as well. This was pretty good because a lot of crime and drugs are being dealt in this area. Crime has happened as well. So today's action was pretty good. Unfortunately they did put a gun on us, so we had to open fire. But unfortunate for them really, they shouldn't have been shooting at us. Let's go ahead and call the coroner out. Private ambulance. There's another. What is wrong with these police cars? Now at the moment we're using LSPDFR 0.3. They're actually working on 0.4, and that should improve a lot of the police AI for doing stupid things like that, driving into and stuff like that. They're actually working on it now after like a year and a half off, something like that. So hopefully when that comes out, traffic stops and pursuits are going to be so much better with proper AI. If you just joined, hello and welcome. More than welcome to say hello in the chat. Let us know you're here. Nice friendly community playing LSPDFR for Grand Theft Auto as the UK police force. We've been on a bit of a crackdown on gangs and drugs and doing random searches today. Had a bit of a shootout, unfortunately, but this is a known gang area. It seems to be quieting down now. All rioting seems to have stopped, which is great. A lot of officers are now going home. We're back to base, and those guys have been picked up. Okay, that went rather well. That officer's going to go back to his car. We're going to go back to our vehicle as well.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
This is a dangerous place to work at. I kind of wish there was a way of spawning a cloned person of yourself and they follow you about. I've not worked out how to do that yet. I need to look it up. It's in the menu somewhere. That would be pretty good if we had a partner with us. That'd be pretty decent. So quite a few people died just then. Unfortunate for them. Let's take our hazards off. Kill the lights. I'm actually going to go back to base very quickly, and we're going to need some first aid. So we go back to the police station. Quickly grab a first aid kit and some extra body armor, and rounds for our gun. And we'll continue patrolling. We're going to take a few calls now. Any armed call outs, we'll take them as we are one of the ARV units today.
Hey, girlfriend.
Just nip back to the police station and get our body armor sorted out, get the car repaired. That was pretty good. Got rid of a lot of naughty people. All down to a simple stop and search. Unfortunately, they started rioting, which wasn't great. Let's grab some body armor out of the back of the car. Restock on that. And we'll quickly get the car repaired whilst we're here. Front door. Get the car fixed up. So this is the simple trainer menu that we're using at the moment. You can do pretty much anything which helps the game out, from teleporting, changing the weather, stuff like that. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves available for calls, and we'll take any
Hey, girl.
here we go. We're taking the armed response calls that come in.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have a robbery in Strawberry.
9 Tom 11, copy that. We're going to make our way over. So we just have reports of a robbery at a discount store. Guns are being used, so we're going to make our way over there as we are an ARV unit. ETA 1 minute over. Any further details? So they're telling me that there's at least one. Oh, I can hear shots. Shots fired. Let's go ahead and call in some SWAT units. So further ARV units.
We've got a 1099 in Strawberry. Respond code 3.
Okay, so they're making off. Don't think those are people.
We have a possible 148 on Innocence Boulevard.
Don't think this is connected, but we're going to have to take it because there's shots involved. Let's get our stun gun out. Patrol, we're going to need further units.
Assistance required in Strawberry.
Let's get a few local units down here. Hopefully we can catch up.
Get away from me, fool.
Damn, they are quick. They're going to get knocked over by a car. No idea what this is all about. We're starting to gain on. Police! They are going for it. Get some further units.
Attention all units. We have a
Okay, this guy's been knocked over.
1099 and
Please, hands up in the air.
units respond.
Hands up in the air. Get down on the ground. And this guy over here. He's got a gun. Please, get down. Whoa, we're taking... oh, it's the police. Okay, it's fair enough. I didn't realise local units had caught up. We've got a guy dead. Let's go ahead and get this guy in handcuffs very quickly. That's one of the things I wanted to change. When local police officers turn up, I want the mod that I want to add in. So they, instead of turning up and shooting, they will turn up with tasers instead.
Backup required for a suspect placed under arrest in Pillbox Hill.
I got no idea why this guy was running. Unfortunately, we're not going to find out now. So let's just call a local private ambulance out and get this guy taken away. Unfortunately, we're not going to find out why he had a gun, and they were both running from something. I don't think it's linked to the robbery. We're going to have to make our way back to that in a second. So these are going to be taken care of by local units. There's the police transporter there. Take this guy over to the police wagon. Okay. He's going to be taken away. What is traffic doing? We need to make our way back to the store robbery. Local units have got the store surrounded, and they're just waiting. They're still waiting, unfortunately, for armed response to turn up, which is what we're going to do right now. Going to make our way back. If you just joined the stream, thank you very much for joining. More than welcome to relax, and we're playing a bit of LSPDFR, UK variant of it, or as near as. Still a few things we've got to change, but it's running pretty smoothly at the moment. You're more than welcome to say hello in the chat. Derpy? You have to excuse my reading. My reading is not so great. If I could read your name wrong, all I can do is apologise. But unfortunately my reading is not the best. But hey buddy, thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello. Right, so we're making our way back to the store. Let's go ahead and grab our car quickly, as we've got a first aid kit in there, which is what we're going to need. And we're going to call further armed officers out to the scene. Okay. So we just put an extra bulletproof vest on. Don't crash into me. So the store, which has been held up, is just here. Okay, let's go ahead and call extra armed officers out to the scene.
Dispatch to all SWAT unit. Assistance required on Innocence Boulevard.
And we're going to call local paramedics out as well. Said it right?
Delta 12, code 3 from the east. I'll be on you 20
Excellent stuff, mate.
Yeah, this is 2-4. I'm on a 6. Admit your screen.
Okay, so armed officers are on their way out. They're going to help us with this robbery that's in progress. Turning up in the unmarked Range Rovers. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've got the shop clerk has got his hands up in the air. Not too sure where the robber is at the moment. That could have been those two people that we were chasing. Police?
Asshole!
Whereabouts are they? Have they left? So that was it. We've got a further door to check. Don't think we can actually go inside that one. Wow, shots outside. We're actually control. We're actually clear on this one. Those two.
Check for a pulse.
Those two people that were chasing down, unfortunately, that were killed. They were actually involved in the chase,
Might be too late.
in the robbery. Let's go ahead and speak to this guy. Let him know that it's all safe.
There's still hope.
Damn, there was someone that was killed. There was two people that were killed.
We're way too late.
Let's check this guy is all right.
Don't move.
If we can. Yeah, there we go. Let's ask him for his ID. Can you tell us what happened, please, sir? His name was Darren. So what actually happened? Well, these two guys ran into my store and they demanded all of my money and expensive sunglasses as well. They had weapons. They actually ran off just as you arrived in that direction, officer. So that would actually sum things up. And as to why those guys were running, because there were shots that were fired. So those shots that were fired were obviously this lady here. Let's go ahead and ask him for a statement if we can.
Jake Remedy.
Let's ask him for the statement. So we're going to take a statement from Darren. Mr. Evil Cat, I tell you something. Yeah, you're more than welcome to, mate. Wait. We actually missed a statement. I was distracted by Mrs. Noodle. So he's gave us a statement. That's excellent stuff. Let's ask him to leave the area, and he can go home. So he can go home for the rest of the day. I think he deserves a bit of time off. Oh, so we need to issue him a warning. Let's just do that. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and call a coroner out for this poor lady. Okay, so the private ambulance, let's just kick our body about. The private ambulance is going to come out and they're going to deal and take this poor lady that was killed in the robbery home. This guy over here is going to need a private ambulance as well. So they're going to come out and deal with him. That guy said he's going to go home once they've been. Here's the private ambulance. Doing weird circle animations. Let's go ahead and end the call. So those two guys that were running, they were involved. Those shots that were fired, that was at the people that died inside the store. So that was unlucky. You're too scared to tell anyone. As long as you're not trolling or any swear words, I don't mind, buddy. We're all friendly here. Okie doke. So we're all done with that call. Gonna park up in a decent location that we can respond to any further emergency calls. If you just joined the stream, we're using the unmarked Audi S3 and we're playing as an ARV unit today for LSPDFR. GTA is a mod for GTA 5 where you get to play as the police instead.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have an officer requiring assistance in La Porta.
So we just had an officer ask us for backup. Apparently he's seen a possible weapon in the car, so we're going to make our way over to that. Okay, so why are you feeling like this, buddy, then? What's happened recently, mate, to bring this stuff, to make you have those feelings? If you want to chat about it, buddies, you're more than welcome to. We have a chat about it. Parents make you feel dumb. The only advice I can give you, buddy, is positive thinking, mate. Gotta stay positive all the time. Things can be pretty turd most of the time, but that's life in general. But the way to get around it, personally, is just gotta think positively. And there's two ways of thinking about things, of how you feel. And it can make the difference on what's going through your mind, sort of thing, you know. Is that So is it from what your parents have said? That's why you've had those thoughts, huh? Because there's always people out there, mate, that can obviously help you. And
Let's meet up next week.
someone to talk to, that's what I mean. There's nothing scary about it, buddy. But there's so many people out there that you can chat to from a professional point of view. Why is this guy just gone in?
Julio, my man.
This town.
Yeah, meetings every day.
Damn, she was drinking as she walked out in front of us. That person crashed into us. There's nothing scary in the chat, mate. So I can only assume it's kind of from what's happening at your house, I guess, to make you feel how you do. The only thing I can say is, you know, the best way, as I said, the best way around it, you just got to think positively, you know, have a plan of action as to what you're going to do, sort of thing, you know, what you want through life, and chatting to your friends about it and stuff like that. Right, let's make our way over to this car. Tango Mike 11, we're on scene, over. Let's go ahead and see what this officer wants. Hey officer, there's a person here, the person here was swerving in and out of the lane. I also suspect that they had a gun in the car from close inspection. The driver was pretty erratic too. I'm going to check them out. Please hang around for a bit, not a problem. So we're going to offer support for this guy, just in case anything happens. Oh, you're right, Phil, definitely, 100%, mate. Okay, I can smell alcohol from the driver's breath. Don't think there was a gun involved. But did you have a breathalyzer on you? Because I don't, unfortunately. Yes, I do, officer. Would you mind breathalyzing them for me? And if they're over the limits, we will arrest them. Okay. So we're gonna breathalyze this person over here. Yeah, Derby, you're more than welcome to always join the stream, mate. And if this type of thing, if watching games and that, you know, cheers you up. Whenever I'm streaming, you're more than welcome to join in, mate, and have a chat. I don't judge anyone, so you're always welcome to join in and chat about things if you want, mate. But maybe speak to your parents about it, or try and work out. I mean, what is it that they're saying to make you feel like that? Feeling better now. Excellent stuff, mate. Let's go ahead and breathalyze this lady. Good evening, ma'am. We're going to actually ask you for a specimen of her breath. Wow, she is all over the place.
What the shit?
Why did we just knock her over? Let's breathalyze her. We're actually going to drugalize her too. If you did subscribe, buddy, make sure that your notifications aren't set to hidden, because that'll come up on the screen if you want your name to appear on the screen. Let's go ahead and we just done the drugalizer, didn't we? Let's do a breathalyzer as well, which is clearly over the limit. So she failed to provide. Okay, we're going to ask you once more to provide a sample of breath. Must warn you that failure to provide once again, you will be arrested and dealt with down at the police station. So we're going to try once more. Hopefully she won't fail to provide again. No, so she failed to provide. So she's going to be placed in handcuffs.
Holy hell!
Let's go ahead and ask her for her ID very quickly. So her name's Kate West. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and place her in handcuffs. So you're under arrest for failing to provide. You're clearly intoxicated anyway.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
Okie doke, so we can actually view the pending court case. She's actually going to be taken away
Is everyone okay?
by this officer. Let's go ahead and place her in his car if we can. There we go. Hopefully, push G to place her in the vehicle. Yep, we can do that. Okay, you take a seat. Don't put her in the boot. Put her in the vehicle. There we go. Right, hopefully she will get in. There you go. Right, she's in the car. And that officer is going to take her to the NIC to do another drug test. Let's get this car impounded. You hit the bell icon. Excellent stuff, mate. If you hit the bell icon, that will notify you when I go live. So
Attention Unit 9, Tom 11. We've got a stolen police vehicle in La Porta.
So we just had a report of a stolen police vehicle. Yeah, when you hit the bell icon, what that does, that basically lets you know of every time I post a video, every time I go live. As well, if you just subscribe, that lets you that only tells you some of the things that I post, sort of thing. But your name should come up on the screen, mate. If you've got your subscribers set to hidden, then that's why it didn't come up on the screen. So we've got a stolen police vehicle. What is going on there? Let's go and make our way over to that. Is he up or down? Right, okay, he's up. We've got a stolen police vehicle. Tango Mike 11. We're going to make our way over to that stolen police vehicle. No, we're not. Just taking the wrong turn. Right, I think we can still join. Need to find somewhere to cross. So we've got a stolen police vehicle. That's just been stolen from the police station, of all places. We're going to go and catch up. We've got a tracker on the police vehicle, so it should be pretty easy to find. Let's go ahead and catch up with the car. Let's put our long-range GPS on. I will read the comments. Sorry if I keep missing them. By any chance, do you play Minecraft? No, I don't play Minecraft, mate. I've never actually played Minecraft. If I'm Ninja in Fortnite. I do play Fortnite on the PlayStation every so often. You're a bug. Oh, that's very nice of you, mate. Well done, buddy. Phil, you can do your job and get rid of that guy for us. Tizer, you're a complete knobhead, you know that, don't you? It's not bald, it's trendy. Right, let's go ahead and catch up with this police car. Gonna need to set the GPS. Nice one, Phil. Where's this guy gone? He's gone onto the motorway. Tizer, you're a moron. I needed a giggle. Right, let's go ahead and catch up with this police car. Nice one, Phil. Shit, damn it. I need to be paying attention. He's actually making his way... Oh, we can actually go this way now. So the ANPR cameras are keeping track of the police car. Gonna go ahead and cut it off. That looks like it's over there. So as we're an unmarked police car, nobody's gonna notice us.
A suspect resisting arrest on Innocence Boulevard.
Tango Mike 11, urgent, over. Got a failed to stop. So he's made up in that police car. Unfortunately, he may have access to the weapons that are inside of it. Whoa, 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 shots fired, shots fired. Oh, that's not good. We're going to quest a pit. And we're going to call in further armed units and local air support as well.
We have units requesting air support over Chamberlain Hill.
Starting over to the pursuit call, go ahead.
Ooh, baby. Tango Mike 11, shots were fired on the police car, over. He's gone down here. Don't want to get too close as he might shoot us again. We're going to try and box him in if we can. Going to let the armed units go ahead and catch up. So we've got local air. Oh, he's the helicopter's crashing into the trees. Okay, fair enough. So we've got a couple of other ARVs following this guy badly. We're actually going to make contact as he is armed and dangerous. Whoa. Shots fired. Control. Let's go ahead and call in an extra ARV.
Assistance needed on Del Perro Freeway.
Traffic is actually light at the moment. Road conditions are dry. Traffic is medium to heavy now. I will have a look in the chat if anything's going on. Right, we're going to actually ram this guy. Hopefully not into any other motorists. Control, I'm going to make contact over. Oh, watch the motorbike. This is dangerous. We're going to need to stop soon for first aid. So we've got the unmarked Range Rovers following it as well. ARV units. Got that motorbike to watch out for. We're going to have to stop for first aid soon. Okay, this isn't good. We need to stop for first aid.
Officer
No!
has been fatally shot. Officer needs immediate assistance.
We were shot in the arm too many times. Damn.
Officer has been fatally shot. Officer needs immediate assistance.
Thankfully, our body armor saved us, but we was shot quite heavily in the chest. Is the police chase actually still happening? No, it's been called off. So that was unfortunate. We did die. I wasn't expecting that. Let's have a quick read for the chat, see what's going on. No, Derpy, I don't play Minecraft, buddy. I do play Fortnite on the PS4 every so often. It's been a while since I streamed that. But we are on there every so often. That's about it, I think. RIP. Yeah. I did point out at the beginning of the stream, I've recently had a haircut. Only the other day. I do get to go to the hairdressers. It's not like something every 2 years. I haven't reached full Homer Simpson stage yet. Let's go ahead and actually, where's the nearest police station? It's just around the corner. So we'll make our way over to the police station and pick up another squad car. It's just around the corner. Actually, let's go ahead and call a taxi. Can we not do that? I don't actually use the phone very often, so how do we... Okay, so we can't call a taxi. Never mind. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the police station. On foot. I wasn't expecting to die just then. I think that's the first time I've died in stream. We're not playing PUBG. Bots. Don't run over me as well.
Attention all units. We have security details requiring assistance on Carcer Way.
Right, we're also almost at the police station. Here we are. We're going to need to get ourselves another police car.
That way, I'm in the area.
And another bulletproof vest. Can we actually get in without a police... So we can't actually get in without a police car. That's a complete pain. I think there was a box you could jump on in here. There we go. Right, so we're back in the police station. We could actually take out the ARV unit. Let's go ahead and change the time. Let's go ahead. Try and make it a bit more darker, so we can see the police lights a bit more. That should be about right. Maybe a bit more. If it gets too dark on the stream, let me know. Because it might look a bit weird for you. If that's too dark, let me know, and I'll put it back a couple of hours. Right, let's go ahead and quickly spawn in another car. Oh, that's the Volvo. My game has crashed. Hang on, that might just be the plugin. See what happens. Okay, that's alright. Just need to reload the plugin. This is the Volvo unit that we're going to use in the later stream.
On Capitol Boulevard.
We're going to want the unmarked. Which one is that one again? I think it's under. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
Should we go for blue this time, or should we stick with the red? I think the red's kind of nice. Be right back, buddy. No problem, mate.
Citizens report vehicles racing on Capitol Boulevard.
I'm not too sure about the colour. So we've got a gold. Let's stick with the red colour. I think. Not that you can really see it in the dark.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
Okie doke. So we've got lots of cars lined up. Gonna reload the plugin. Let's go ahead and grab some body armor out of the back of the car nice and quickly. Yeah, if the game is too dark for you, let me know, because I'll brighten it up a little bit. So we've got our gun, excellent stuff. Let's reload the plugin. So I'm going to use the drop down menu, and we're just going to simply reload the plugins that were loaded to begin with. Take a couple of seconds, and there we go, we're back in again. It's actually pretty good to refresh it every so often. I don't think we need to force duty, but we can. Excellent stuff. So it actually pays to reload everything every so often. Welcome back, Derpy. Right, let's hop into the car. I've actually in need of another cup of tea. How long have we been streaming for? I don't know. How long have we been on for? About an hour. Right, what should we say? Should we say about 5 minutes? I'm going to grab a cup of tea, and we'll continue our night patrol. We'll do a bit of this and that. Take any call-outs that come out. We'll do a bit of ANPR work, and do a bit of speed detection as well. So we'll do a few bits and pieces. So we're going to do that. If you want to hang about, I'm going to be 5 minutes.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have vehicles racing on Roy Lowenstein Boulevard.
Just waiting for that call-out to disappear. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to make a cup of tea. 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, make a drink, grab some food, and we'll be back for the second part of the stream. Okie doke. Thank you very much. We'll see you very shortly. Right, we should be back. Should be able to hear me. Let's do another quick sound check. Are we good? Yeah, there we are. Can hear myself. Okie doke. Right, we got a fresh cup of tea. Took a bit longer because I went outside for a quick fag, and there was a massive spider. It's that big. It was that big spider on the wall. So we had to usher it off. I fucking hate spiders. I really hate spiders. Horrible things. Oh dear. Well, we got a fresh cup of tea. We got a brew. Hopefully the stream doesn't look too bad. Let's have a quick look. What's it look like at night time? Yeah, the quality's not too bad. If it's too dark, let me know, because the rendering through YouTube, I mean, it looks alright for me, but when it renders through the YouTube for you guys and girls, it might be a bit too dark. So you love spiders. You have 2 of them. Well, that one's he's on his merry way now. So, what spiders you got? Oh, I fucking hate him. I know why I hate him, because I know when I was younger, I was riding a push bike, and I fell off, typically, into a giant hedgerow, and fell into the hedge, as you do, and I landed into a massive spider web, and it was on my face, and that, oh god, that was horrible. I think that's why it's put me off. If I know, I mean, it could be next to me now, but because I know I can move away, I'm alright. But if I'm like trapped, I can't, like if one dangles down at night onto my head or my ear like it has done, I wouldn't be able to sleep until I find it.
Citizens
Not one
report
bit.
vehicles racing and
A black widow. So you got non-lethal spiders then? Oh.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
And the other you don't know. Kushti. Well, as long as the I don't know it doesn't escape, we should be good. We should be good. Hopefully you live the other side of the country, mate. Or the world to where we are
Attention
now.
Unit 9, Tom 11. We have vehicles racing on Roy Lowenstein Boulevard.
So we are getting call-ins at the moment about street races. We're not going to respond to them, as we are the unmarked unit.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
They're cute. Our Labrador's cute, mate. Not not a black widow. No offense. But I can't say a spider is cute. with all of his what's it got? What have they got? How many eyes does the spider have? Something like 20 something, does it? Am I right, or I think I'm probably wrong. Don't they have a horrendous amount of eyes? I can't tell you any factoids about spiders, I'm afraid.
Attention Unit 9, Tom 11. We have a traffic alert in Davis for possession of drugs for sale.
Copy that, Tango Mike 11. Received. We're going to make our way over to that vehicle. So we just had an AMPR hit, automatic number plate recognition, on a known drug runner vehicle. So we're going to make our way over to that and put in a stop
Oh my god.
and see if they're actually carrying anything. They're actually pretty close by, so let's make our way over. Pretty sharpish. Let's kill the lights. They don't actually know we're onto them yet, as we're in an unmarked vehicle.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. Approach with caution.
So this is the car in front. Quite a distinctive looking car. Pretty quick, but we actually got a pretty quick car as well. Let's go ahead and put a stop in on this car. Once it gets around this corner. Hopefully they're going to stop.
Units reporting.
No, they're making off.
On El Rancho Boulevard.
Tango Mike 11 over. We've got a fail to stop on this car from the ANPR camera. I'm going to request local units, please. TPAC
Backup
trains.
required on El Rancho Boulevard.
So these guys are making off. So they've obviously got something in the car we don't want them to be caught with. So we're going to... Wow, they are making quick pace. Tango Mike 11, urgent over. We're going to request
We've got a 148
TPAC.
on Elysian Fields Freeway.
They've lost control. So we just requested TPAC. We are TPAC trained. That's tactical suit and containment. We're also an ARV unit. Road conditions are dry. Traffic is medium to heavy at the moment. So we're going to try and box this car in if we can get in front and just request
Backup needed
further local
on
TPAC trained
El Rancho
units.
Boulevard and Murrieta Heights.
They're currently off road at the moment.
Dispatch 2 Echo 12 inbound code 3. I'll take the area.
Delta 21, 1023 and right here, just call on your 6.
Unless you got the vehicle stopped. Right, let's get out. Police, hands up in the air.
You're off.
Hands up in the air, no sudden moves. Police. Down on the ground, please.
Asshole.
There's only one up in the car.
We've got you. Just give up.
Let's go ahead and place this car in
Son of a
guffs.
bitch.
Guffs. Let's go and place. Let's go ahead and place this guy in cuffs. That makes more sense. Happily drinking your cup of tea, buddy. Excellent stuff. Did you see any drugged-in evidence? No, we didn't. So this guy was taken into court. We failed to provide... we should have checked the car, pushed the wrong button first. But he was arrested for dangerous driving and resisting arrest. He received 2 years in jail because of that. On the drug run missions, that goes to court afterwards, and I should have searched the car before I pushed the button to go to court.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No
So-
further units required.
I'd done that slightly wrong, unfortunately, but the guy was arrested for dangerous driving and resisting arrest, and he was sentenced to 2 years regardless. So
Citizens reporting a prohibited radio broadcast in El Barro Heights. Respond code 2.
let's go ahead and get this car towed away so it's not going to block any traffic.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
Yeah, I kind of like those missions where like that, and you get to see the court case afterwards. We can actually go to the court results from previous arrests that we made. So the arrest that we made so far, Kate West, she was done for drink driving. She was fined £282 in the court, and
We
she was...
have on Palomino Freeway.
Make this call out. She was disqualified for driving for 20 months. So that's been dealt with. We can go ahead and delete that. Megan Woods, she
I'll
was
take the call for you.
arrested for taking the vehicle without owner's consent, which is twocking. She was given a community order with 130 hours unpaid work. She was disqualified from driving for 12 months. And only £5 in court costs, which is not even I've got that. Mark Stacks, he was arrested for failing to stop for police and dangerous driving. He was
We
sentenced to
have
15
a possible
months
stolen
in prison.
vehicle on Elysian Fields Freeway.
And he was disqualified for driving for 21 months, £50 in costs as well. John Pete, He was arrested for twocking, and he was given a community order, 170 hours unpaid work, and he was disqualified for a further 9 months and only £60 in court costs. They're not charging people much. And last one, Anton, he was done for drink driving. He was fined £646, and he was disqualified for 23 months for driving again. That was on the 30th of the 7th that was a late court hearing. That was at 5 to 11 at night. So these are kind of good. I like the fact that you can see the court results. That's pretty handy. Why did the toilet cross the road? Go on then, mate. Because it got stuck in the crack. Yeah, you want to hear? Oh, so I should. If I missed the chat, I do apologise. Go on then, mate. Go on then, Phil. I don't know any jokes. I'm just that boring, to be honest. How does the chat look on the screen now? Because I did modify the chat so it's a lot smaller. And without the backgrounds behind the chat, so it doesn't get in the way of the stream so much. Right, we're going to take ourselves off for available for calls, and we're going to do some speed watching instead. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Well, I can only assume it's through bodily parts. Snowballs. It's not long till Christmas. You think all this... It's actually quite nice outside at the moment. We had a quick fag and it's quite kind of dandy out there. Had a fair bit of rain recently. How do we move the... Okay, I just teleported my car by mistake, which I didn't mean to do. I'm trying to move the radar gun, and I can't remember how I do it. How do I move? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to be on the lookout for speeders. We're going to check the overtaken lane. So anyone that comes up speeding, they're going to get flagged up. So the speed limit is 70 miles an hour down here. So anyone coming up over, there we go. Actually, it's not a speed on the fence, it's the owner is wanted. So let's go ahead and take this. Tango Mike 11 over. We got a car pinged up on the ANPR. The owner's wanted. Going to put in a stop over. I think it was this 4x4 just here. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. We just crashed. Let's go ahead and catch up again and pretend that didn't happen. So let's run a plate check if we can get close enough to the vehicle. Double check that this is the right car. Hopefully it is.
Suspect's license plate 85 X-ray Henry Adam 25.
Yeah, this is the right car. We're going to go and put in a stop on this car. Tango Mike 11 over. We're going to put in a stop on this car. The vehicle. The owner of the vehicle is wanted. So let's go ahead and put in a stop. Okay. Let's move in front. It's not ideal, but we should be behind the vehicle actually, to be honest. Let's go ahead and put some traffic cones out. Just to fend off the traffic and possibly cause a crash. Oh my god, there's loads of crashes going on. Good day, mate. Good day, sir. Just stopped you today for a couple of reasons. Could you tell me your name for us, please, just while I run it through the computer?
Kiflam.
Yeah, sure, no problem. My name's Edward Green. Thank you, Edward Green. We're going to run that through the computer. I'll be back with you, sir. So let's run that name for the PNC, just to double check, see what it comes up as. As the car owner is wanted, but the driver might not be. So the same driver, okay, so the driver is wanted. He's wanted for common assault. So we've got to go ahead and have him at taser point. So if you can get the car for me, please. Hands up in the air. I do have a taser. Hands up in the air. At the car. Please with taser. Don't be funny, mate. 50,000 volts. Right, let's place him in cuffs. So he's wanted for common assault. So you're under arrest at the moment for GBH. Let's go ahead and give him a quick pat down. I'm going to search your buddy. Try to. Let's go ahead and search this guy. Oh, we're doing the old backwards search. We only found a small photo and a camera. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and place this guy in the back of my car.
No way.
Let's ask him to follow me. Let's place him in the back of my car. Put him into the vehicle. No, not the boot. We stop going to the boot. What's it doing? Come on. Right, put into the vehicle. There you go. Alright, take a seat in there, please, for us. Let's go ahead and quickly search his car. Honestly, there's that many buttons to learn for this game. With all the mods, each new mod that you add in has its own button layout, and it's trying to remember all of the buttons. It's just ridiculous. So we found nothing of interest on the driver's side of the car. Let's go ahead and check the boot. Oh wow, we found a handgun. That's not good. Obviously that's not allowed in the UK. He may have a permit for it, but nothing of interest in there. Oh, I just got knocked over. Just quickly checking the engine. Decent place for any drugs to be hidden. And we found a forced ID card. Okay, let's go ahead and get this vehicle towed up. Be right back, buddy. No problem, mate. So we get this vehicle towed away. Here comes the tow truck, and we get these traffic cones removed out the way as well. And we run this guy to the local police station. Which isn't too far away. Lovely stuff. Wow, traffic is moving. Come on, look. Let me get across. Okie doke. Control, Tango Mike 11 over. We're gonna bring this wanted person in to the police station. Wow, this is That was not easy, trying to cross those lanes of the motorway. Right, so we're going to run this guy back to prison. Back to the local police station and get him booked in. Gonna need to do another quick U-turn. Okay, we need to go this way. What was the actual outcome of your joke, Phil? Why did the toilet cross the road? Was it answered? Was it to do with because he got stuck in the crack? Ah, we got a green light. Oh, I didn't see that. So when this guy gets locked up, oh that was. When this guy gets locked up, we'll be able to look at their court case when it goes through.
Hi there. Hello there.
I don't think my plugin's working properly. I might need to reload it.
You're never going to make it to Rockford Hills at this rate.
So this is the closest police station, so we'll drop them off over here. I think we actually drive down here, I think. There we go. Bad joke. Mate. Mine are terrible jokes. Let's take him in. Get him put in the cell. Let's go ahead and grab him.
I put up naked pics of my ex. Got crazy traffic for the site.
Pick a cell, mate. 1, 2, or 3. They're all the same. Why not go on this one? You got less privacy in this one. Look, just go in the corner. Just there, just like that. You can stay there for the rest of eternity. Okie doke. The silent treatment, huh? Never mind.
That sex tape of me and my ex almost
What are those police officers talking about? Oh, is that how the text looks in the stream now? Yeah, that's a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Doesn't take up as much room, does it? Right. So that was another successful run. Let's get the car quickly repaired. And see if we've got any police chasers. See if we can get something rolling. Available for calls. Let's see what we've got.
We've got on Boulevard Del Perro.
We have got a heist attempt. We're not going to go and take that. Let's just reload the plugin quickly. Something's not working right. Let's quickly reload that. That should be it. Hang on a sec. Load plugin, more control. Now, more control, all that gives me is when I'm stationary, the brake lights will stay on, and the player will automatically the player will automatically put their seatbelt on, and no one can steal your car. It will lock the car for you as well, which is kind of handy. So that's more control. Puts your brake lights on automatically when you're stationary. I don't know, it gives it a bit of an extra effect, I guess. And things like your seatbelt indicators. Just gives you a bit more control of your car. Right, we're gonna see if we've got any why can't I have any call outs? I might need to force duty again as well. Let's quickly do that. Just reloads all the plugins. So all those things going up on the left side of the screen, that's all the bits and pieces I've got in the game. Just loading up again. They need loading up every so often just to refresh it. So what do you think of LSPDFR, Phil? Have you kind of got into it then, since I mentioned it? Because there's quite a few streamers out there that do play it. Off the first 30 minutes, did you check him out? He's probably one of the better ones, to be honest. I like his videos. He doesn't live stream particularly much, every so often. But his videos are about half an hour long, something like that, 20 minutes long. But I kind of enjoy watching his streams. Somewhere in America, he's based.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have a 1099 on Didion Drive.
We've got a bicycle on the freeway. We're not going to go and take that.
Attention Unit 9, Tom 11. We've got a code 99 in Rockford Hills.
We just had a call come through. We've got a psycho with a gun. That's where the ARB. We've got to go and check him out. No, you must check him out. Yeah, honestly, mate. He's a pretty decent streamer. Also, a guy called Benzo. I'll link him in the chat once we've done this call out. He's the guy that helped me getting this game up and running from his tutorial. Because, let's just stop it quickly. The tutorials for this LSPDFR and getting it to work, they were so out of date. You type it in on YouTube, and most of the tutorials that you would find would be couple of years old, or they'd have music in them, and you couldn't really understand what was going on. And he'd done a fresh 2018 tutorial on how to put everything into Grand Theft Auto to make it how it is, how we're playing it. And it was so detailed, like every little tiny little bit of detail as regards to how things should be spelt, where they need to go, what you need to click on, don't download this. They were so thoroughly detailed, and it's because of him we got the game up and running. So I'll link his channel in the description if I can. Benzo 88, I think. Benzo something. I'll link him in the chat if I can, but he's definitely a streamer worth checking out, mate. Right, we've got a psycho with a gun, so we're gonna go over their eye grades. Let's go. Oh shit. Tango Mike 11 over. Looks like this suspect has a hostage over. Let's go ahead and call in local ARV units
Assistance needed
and paramedics as well.
Units respond code 3.
This is not good. They've actually got a hostage at the moment. Okay. Wow. They're actually going to kill him. Local officers are on scene. We're actually going to take the shot, I think. We're going to shoot the lady in the leg. Please, get down on the ground. Down on the ground. She aimed a gun at me. Down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
Loser.
What is wrong with this lady?
Give up now.
Let's go ahead and place her in cuffs. She was aiming that gun right at that guy's head. What a silly, silly lady. Let's go ahead and quickly pat her down. Didn't find anything else other than the handgun that we picked up. She actually had an assault rifle, submachine gun, so that was pretty nasty.
Backup required for a suspect placed under arrest in Burton.
Units on containment 51 as you go mobile. File and clear, please.
Roger.
Control Tango Mike 11. Shots were fired. Suspect was hit. They've been treated by paramedics. Going to be transported to hospital under armed escort over.
Idiot.
Right, so she's going to be taken off to hospital. She's going to be escorted down there. So we can end that call out. Thankfully that ended, shots were fired, but no one actually died, so that ended pretty well.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have a person carrying a knife on Dorset Drive.
Tango Mike 11. We're going to take that call over. We're in the area. Any description of the person? Just had a call. Got a person with a knife out in the public streets. There's other officers patrolling. Right, let's make our way over to it really quick. We don't actually have a full description of the person, so we're going to need to be on the lookout with someone that's got a knife. There they are. Tango Mag 11 got eyes on the suspect over. They got a bladed weapon in their right hand. We're going to actually make contact just for my safety and anyone else's safety. Please get down on the ground. Put the knife down. Put the knife down on the ground. Please. Okay, so they dropped the knife. Let's go ahead and place them in cuffs. What the hell was all that about? Just picked up the knife. Let's go ahead and call in additional local unit.
Attention all units. We have a 1099 in Rockford Hill.
Crazy.
27, add me to your screen. I will be there in 30 seconds.
So other than the knife, we didn't find anything else of interest. We have got local units on scene as well. Let's go ahead and get this guy taken
Assistance
to the
needed
local police
for a
station.
suspect placed under arrest in Rockford Hill.
So you're under arrest for carrying an offensive weapon in public. So he's going to be dealt with and taken to the NIC. Let's go ahead and take him over to the police van. Make it a bit easy for him.
Anyone seen this?
Come back. Stop driving away. We're over here. This guy's got his Heelys on.
Hello, hello. Internet shit.
Okay, right, he can take him. Looks like that call out was actually. Looks like there was actually a in-game crash with that call out. So I'm just gonna.
Attention all units. A kidnapping in Rockford Hills. Gunshots reported.
No, I don't need to. Okay, it's all working still. Just had a report of a kidnapping in progress. Let's go ahead and make our way over to there as quickly as possible. Oh, come on, look. Tango Mike 11. We're going to make our way over to that call over. Right, they're actually on the motorway. Let's quickly set the GPS. I think we've actually lost a person. They're going to be traveling down this way. We'll do a quick local check I think we have lost a person. We need to go back this way. I think we have lost sight of him, unfortunately. They don't seem to be on the map anymore, so I think they have gone. We'll quickly go down there, see if we can find anyone. But I think they've managed to get away. Let's run a quick pay check.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have a robbery in Davis.
Okay, so other officers have been assigned to that previous call. We're actually being diverted, redirected to another call at the moment, which is slightly more urgently needed for us to get to there. It's a robbery at a gas station, petrol station. So we're going to make our way over there nice and quickly. Make our way for the traffic nice and safely.
It can't be.
Okay, here's the petrol station. There is a robbery in progress. We're going to call in additional ARV units. And let's get
We
a
have an officer in need of assistance.
ambulance
in
down here as well.
Chamberlain Hills. Units respond code 3.
Yeah, this is 2-4. I'm on a 6. Admit your screen.
Tango Mike 11, we're actually on scene at the moment. Currently no visual on suspects, over. So local units have turned up. And they... Okay, shots have been fired. Oh, okay, I see the guy. Target down, over. Oh, there's more than one, there's more than one. Hands up in the air. No, he's going to shoot us.
Loser.
I think there's more in here.
Reloading! Suspect's dead. Cover me! What the fuck did he think was gonna happen?
Just checking the rest of the rooms. Okay, I think it looks good. So we've got two robbers down. We've actually got... Damn, we actually got a civilian killed as well. Well, let's go ahead and call in some ambulance to
We've
the location.
got medical aid requested in Davis.
Yeah, that guy's dead. So is this guy over here. Let's get the ambulance in for this poor gentleman over here. Push her out the way. If you just joined the stream, hello and welcome. We're playing LSPDFR. The UK side of things. Just had to respond to a robbery at a petrol station. Shots were fired and the attempted robbers were taken down. Unfortunately, there was a civilian casualty. Raining ice balls? Where the hell are you? where are you watching from? The Antarctic?
They didn't make it.
Right, so the robber didn't make it. No harm done there. Hopefully that guy back there makes it. I do hope so. Let's go ahead and get a private ambulance out to this location. Get this guy taken away in a body bag. And this guy over here as well. Oakley doke. Okay, so they're going to be picked up. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. I think that ambulance guy was left by his mate. That's why he's still there. Right, let's wait for these private ambulance people to leave the scene. And then we can end this call out. Oh, you're in Canada? Raiding cats and dogs. It was almost like it was snowing. Honestly, the past couple of days, mate, over here in England, the rain has been terrible, but at the same time, much needed as well. Everything's so dry here. Actually, talking about Canada, I used to like that program, Due South. I used to like that. It used to be on BBC One on Saturday, I think. No, was it? Was it a Saturday, or like during the day, weekdays? Due South. I think that was set in Canada, wasn't it? Oh no, wasn't he from Canada? He was like a Mountie or something, and he was in the city or I don't know. I'm probably talking a load of squid, ain't I? Right, those guys were picked up. The program was called Due South, and I liked it. that's about it. So that was sorted. Let's go ahead and end that call, so we can be all clear from that by the control. Just see if there's anything else that comes through.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We've got a stolen police vehicle on Forum Drive.
We're not going to take the stolen
Dispatch
police
calling
vehicle.
Unit 9, Tom 11. We've got an officer requiring assistance in the Maze Bank Stadium.
That's all I do now in the area and able to assist if things get out of hand. Just let me know what I can do.
Ain't no pussy.
Okay, so we just had reports of terrorist activity coming through. We're going to get over there as quickly as possible. Can we actually... That's actually a dead end. Let's turn around quick. Tango Mike 11, we're going to make our way over there as quickly as possible over. So we've got reports of unarmed gunmen on the streets. Terrorism, unfortunately, is on the rise. And my bad driving is as well. Where are they exactly? I don't know how can we get to them. I think they're at the end of this road. They're up top. They're up top. Okay. I think they've actually been taken out by other officers.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We've got a 484 in Davis.
Yeah, so they were actually taken out by officers that were on scene. Wow, this. Okay, we've actually got a stolen.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
Stolen lorry. We're actually gonna join this pursuit. Tango Mike 11, control. We've got a stolen lorry failing to stop. Oh, they're out. They're out. Let's go. I think that was a shot fired. Oh wow, how did he just go down? Police with taser, get down on the ground. Down on the ground.
Drop the gun or I'll shoot.
Down on the ground. Police with taser. Oh, he's got a gun. I don't think he's going to stop, is he? And the police officer's going to keep shooting him. He's dead. He didn't survive very long. That's why I want to add in that new mod, which will take away the majority of civilians having guns and local units having guns as well, just to try and make it a bit more realistic. So I think I might add that in for the next stream. I think I might do that. Let's go ahead and collect his weapon if we can. Get out the way, mate. Can we pick up his gun? No, we can't. We're getting picked up by the private ambulance. Taken away. No idea why he was running. We joined the pursuit just to help out as we were in the area. We might actually use a different police car. Should we? Where are we closest to the airport? We are. Let's go to the airport and we're going to swap police cars just for... what are we doing for time? 11:30. Wow, we've been streaming quite some time now, haven't we? Let's go ahead and get another police car. And do a bit more patrolling in the marked vehicle. We might actually use the Range Rover. The unmarked one. Just for a little while. We're just going to get back there nice and quickly. Might as well put the sirens on. Here we go. Oh no. Thankfully I've done a lot better than this in my against the clock mission the other day. Traffic is actually pretty light. I think it's because of the time of day. It's sort of people are out and about going to the cinema and stuff like that at the moment, so where is the police station? Here it is. It's in here on this one. Not actually been to this police station before. Not round here anyway. Right, we parked the car up. It needs some extra fuel. Don't want that menu. We want this one. Let's go ahead. What should we have? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll spawn a few cars in. Let's change the time of day so you can see fully what's what. Let's go back. Is that too much? How's that? About. Should we go back to... Should we go sort of evening time? About there? Maybe forward an hour? Yeah, about there, that'll do. If that looks alright in the stream, we'll keep it like that. Let's go ahead, I'll put in a few cars and we'll see which ones you fancy me to use. So, I'll put in a few. Not too many. We won't put any sheriff. What's the unmarked? Oh, that's the VXR. So we could use that again. I'll leave it out. So we've got the Vauxhall VXR. That's the Volvo in that one. Police 3 is... This is the marked Audi, the same as what we were using. I think it's FBI 2. Right, here's the unmarked Range Rover. It's pretty nice. What else we got? We've also got the BMW, which was what we used the other day. That'll do for the time being. Or we could use... No, keep it as that. Keep it as that. I've got a few more ready for next episodes and stuff like that. So we've got a choice: BMW M2 or the unmarked Range Rover, the marked Audi, or the Vauxhall. Let us know in the comments, and we'll continue with a bit more of that. How are we doing for stream? I could do with another drink, to be honest. Who's up for, I don't know, like an extra half an hour? Who would be up for another half an hour? If you're up for another half an hour, I'll grab another cup of tea, and we can do that if you want. If you guys and girls are up for it, we'll do another half an hour. You want the Range Rover, Phil? Okie doke, so that's 1 mark for the Range Rover. Anyone else? I could do another half an hour, say to like midnight, 5 past midnight sort of thing. I will grab another drink because I'm quite thirsty, to be honest. So we've got 1 mark for the Range Rover. Looking like we might use that. It's a pretty nice vehicle, actually. I did like using the BMW the other day. That was kind of nice. Oh, hang on. It's crashed again. Hopefully the game hasn't. Okay. That's the thing with this LSPDFR. It does crash all the time. Thankfully, I'm not getting, touch wood, any game crashes where I have to reboot the game. You watch until your phone goes flat. Mate, my phone is on 27%. Are you going to go and play some MCPE? What's that? Is that Minecraft? Is that short for Minecraft, is it? Right, buddy. I've got my second monitor. You can't see it. I have got my second monitor, but I need the lead that runs from the monitor to my laptop. My uncle, who gave me the monitor, he has got many leads, but he doesn't know what type of lead that I need for my laptop, so I'm going to run it down there, and hopefully I can get this other monitor working pretty soon, so I haven't got to use my phone anymore. Right, so we use the unmarked Range Rover. Quite a nice colour. I like the black, it's alright. Let's give you a quick light demonstration. We're going to change the time again very quickly. Let's go to evening. So this is stage 1. Stage 1 actually doesn't do anything. Stage 2, we got the rear ends, looking pretty dandy. And stage 3, we got the blue lights. We got the light on the dash and in the grille, and roughly where the indicator light would be on most cars. Looks pretty nice. I love this at night time with all the reflections. It just, let's turn my headlights off. It just looks lush. Everything lights up. But I think it looks, how does that look on stream? What do you prefer? Do you like to see all the police lights flashing everywhere, or do you like it being like daytime? I think we'll stick with like daytime now, but if you don't mind, like if you don't mind like nighttime streams, we can do nighttime. Right, ahead 1 hour. Let's roll it on till about sunset.
We've got on Loudport, the freeway.
Okie doke. I'm just going to go reload the plugins quickly. Let's quickly reload them. You're going to watch, not talk? No problem, mate. It's all part of the fun. To be honest, I do that quite a bit if I watch streams. Just I don't always want to say anything, you know. Let's force duty again. just to reload everything. So we'll check out maybe the drug bust that you mentioned earlier, Phil. That'd be pretty decent. I think I'll... What the hell just happened there? Where did that come from? Okay. I think I will add in, like, security vehicles, and we could do, like, airport patrols and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty good. It's definitely packs out for that. Because it's on my phone. Certainly appreciate you joining in, buddy, Derpy, mate. I know we've already had a quick pit stop. I'm going to go and get another drink because my throat, after all the loud singing last night at the wedding, my throat's kind of, it's kind of tender at the moment. I'm going to go and grab a drink, and I'll be right back, guys and girls. If you disappear, that's not a problem. Thank you for joining us. Do I have Discords? Yep. If you ask Phil Derpy, Phil would post it in the link for you. If you just do !Phil and then write Discord all together, that will post the Discord link. If you don't mind doing that, mate. Couple of minutes, I'm going to grab another cup of tea and I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Okie doke, sorry to keep you. Here we are. Should be back and good. Voice should be okay as well. Excellent stuff. Thanks for hanging in there. Welcome back. I do like to have a little break every so often. This chair's a little on the uncomfy side. I've not got the proper gaming setup like most people have. So we're going to use the unmarked Range Rover now. I'm not too sure what happened with these minibuses. Yeah. I guess we should get them towed away. Let's get them towed away, because obviously they shouldn't be on the ground like that. So let's get that towed away. And get this one towed away as well. I'm not too sure what happened there. I can only assume we spawned another one in. And, yeah. I think the flatbed truck... Oh, there they are, look. There they are. Making a hash of things. Oh dear. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us, buddy. Yeah, we have got a Discord group, mate. You're more than welcome to join up.
Davis Avenue for narcotics in transit.
I've got to do a lot of work in the Discord setup that we've got.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
Add a few more group chats on it. I'm going to do that tonight, I think. Just add in a few other bits and pieces like self-promotion and stuff like that, which I think would be pretty cool. So it's a bit quiet in there at the moment. If you want to chat to us, you're more than welcome to send us a message and chat in there. I'm going to add a few extra different sort of links that you can click on for different topics of games and stuff like that. So
we have vehicles racing on New Empire Way.
So Discord's a bit empty at the moment, but I'm going to do a bit of work to it. Okie doke, right, we're in the unmarked Range Rover.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
This guy's looking like he might be under the influence of something. He's all over the place. Let's go ahead and pull this guy over quickly. Let's get him to move over just a tiny bit so he's out the way. Tango Mike 11 over. We've got a car pulled over, possible intoxication over. Let's put the car in the fend off position. So if anything did hit us from behind, it's not going to roll into us, hopefully. Let's just go ahead and quickly speak to the driver. Good afternoon. So just stopped you as you're swerving along the road back there. Could you go ahead and give us your name and driver license, please? Can we talk to you in Discord? Yeah, you're welcome to, mate. I do work quite a bit, so if I don't reply straight away, I will get to you. I might just be... I drive for a living, so if I don't get back straight away, I will do once I'm not working, mate. So you're more welcome to chat in there. I'm going to spice up Discord a bit. Cheers, darling. Thanks for the cup of tea. But yeah, you're more than welcome to chat in there. If you want to chat in the general section, I think. I've added a few more bits in tonight, so it makes it a bit easier for you, okay? Okay, so he gave us his name. We're going to run that through the system very quickly. Oh. I just dragged him out of the car. Oh shit. Okay, he's just assaulted the police officer. Like, down on the ground, please. That was my mistake, but he went and punched us for no reason. Possibly because he's intoxicated. Excuse me. So you've been arrested, mate, for assaulting a police officer. Yes, I did drag you out the car, but I didn't mean to. Let's go ahead and run his name through the police national computer quickly. The joys of pushing the wrong buttons, huh? So your name's Aaron Frost. Okay, Aaron Frost. So this guy doesn't have a license. He's got a license. That's excellent. He's got no persons check on the PNC, so that's fantastic as well. I'm going to ask you to provide a specimen of breath part of the road traffic stop. So we're going to ask him to do that. Failure to provide, you will be arrested. So he has failed to provide. Okay, I'm going to ask you to provide just once more. You will be arrested if you don't. So he's failed to provide twice. Okay, so you are on the arrest. You are under arrest for failing to provide. Let's go ahead and quickly search him before we call in another unit to take him to the police station. We could actually take him ourselves. It's only down the road. So he's got a pocket knife on him, which obviously isn't allowed. So good job we did search him and arrest him as well. Let's go ahead and place him in our car. Get him to follow me. Put him in the back of the vehicle. Okay. So he's been arrested for driving over the squad limit. I've got to go ahead and get his car picked up. That's going to be seized. Okay, and we're going to run this guy to the local police station, which is just around the corner. So the car's been picked up. That's excellent stuff. Let's quickly drive him around. If you just joined the stream, hello and welcome. Playing a bit of LSPDFR. It's a mod for Grand Theft Auto 5 where you get to play as the police. We're playing as the UK police on this occasion. On every occasion, actually. So we're going to run this guy over to the local police station and he will be dealt with by the custody sergeant. Which way is the police station? We can actually go this way. Those tow trucks are still over there trying to get... Oh, never mind. I think we can go this way. Not too sure where we have to drop off at this police station. I think it's in one of these spaces just here. Is it this space? Yeah, there we go.
Dispatch calling Unit 9, Tom 11. We have vehicles racing in Los Santos International.
So this guy's going to run him into the police station for us. He's been arrested for drink driving. And we're going to be available for calls.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
Once again. Whoa, we just had an RTC there. Not too sure what that's about. Those tow trucks are still trying to figure out how to pick up those fallen over prison vans.
Attention all units. Officers report a suspect wanted for questioning about narcotics activity in Los Santos International.
So we got someone that's wanted trying to board a plane. They're actually restricted from leaving the country at the moment. So
respond code 2.
So we're going to make our way over to the airport and see what's going on.
Attention all units. Officers are at the scene.
I think we need to make our way... Oh, hang on. What's that purple dot over there? That could be it.
Suspect is a black male. Target wearing red shirt, light sneakers.
Not too sure what that purple dot is. Let's make our way up the on-ramp. I think they're upstairs. I've not had this call out before, so... let's make our way up the on-ramp. How do we get back up? I think it's this way. Can we make our way up this way? I think so. I've not actually been around the airport particularly much in this game. So we can... I think we can go around this way. They've been there like 10 minutes now trying to figure out how to pick those cars up. Okay, never mind. So we've got to make a quick U-turn by the looks. Let's make a quick U-turn. Make our way over and find out what this call out is all about. So this guy's actually wanted. He's tried to leave the country, which he's not allowed to do. Actually, he might have been downstairs. Oh, hang on. Is this... we've got a police officer over here. Let's go and chat to this police officer. So it's not him. So let's make our way down the steps. Try and find out where this guy is that we've got to chat to.
Oversized passengers may be required to pay an additional fee.
Could be these officers here actually. No? So who we got to chat to then? Unless it's that purple dot over there. Sounds like these people. Don't think it's these officers here that we need to speak to. No. So we're just looking for the wanted suspect at the moment, of which I can't find. Unless it's this guy here. It's not that guy. Don't know if this police officer's got to do with anything. No. So they're in this area somewhere. Not too sure who it is we've got to chat to.
That shit ain't real.
Right, it's none of them. There is a purple dot on the radar. I wonder if that's it. Let's make our way down to that then. Maybe they're down. Maybe they're down there. That could be it. Let's go and have a look. Mr. Burns. Help you. Go on then, fire away, buddy. You can help me out. Tell me where this person is we're meant to be finding at the moment. I figured it was in that yellow zone. Possibly not. We're gonna drive the wrong way. I'm just thinking there's a purple dot on the radar, so I'm guessing that's roughly the area that we've got to go to. Well, actually, is that someone in the car park? Could be someone that's inside the car park. Let's go and have a quick look. I think we can get round this side. I'm burning in the toaster. Well, take your bloody hand out of it then. There's nothing in there. Just don't run a bath and place it in the bath. So we could, this guy could be in the car park somewhere. Let's have a look, see what we can find.
Suspect vehicle, a gray Vapid minivan. Target vehicle license plate 58 Ida Zebra Adam Niner 05.
Copy that, control. We've got eyes on the car over. So something to do with this car. Let's go ahead and run a plate check on this car and see what it comes back as. Would Walter kill me anyway? Okay. We'll do if the toaster's on. Did that plate check go through? I'm not too sure.
Target license plate 58 Ida Zebra Adam 905.
So it's come back as no trace. I'm not too sure why this car is wanted. Let's go ahead and search the car very quickly. This could be the owner's car. There was a shotgun in it. That's not good. And a pocket knife, camera, and an air freshener. Nothing of interest. Quickly search the driver's side. I don't know if this car's got anything to do with that previous call. I'm not too sure. Found another shotgun. That's not good. Let's quickly check in the bonnet. Nightbot buddy. Yeah, Nightbot's always around, buddy. We found the forged ID as well. Let's go ahead and get this car picked up. Let's get it picked up by the insurance company. Which is... it's under stop the ped. Right, let's get this car picked up by an insurance company and they send someone out to pick the car up. I'm not too sure if it's linked to that person that was trying to board a plane. Let's wait for the car to be picked up and see what happens with the call. So the insurance company's on their way. They've gone the long way round, unfortunately. Here they are. So we're going to take the... We're not going to get it towed in. The insurance company's going to have it back.
Appreciate it.
As it's... don't reverse, as it's one of their cars and they've been asking for it. I believe it was a hired car. Okay, so they've taken the car, that's gone. Excellent stuff. Not too sure what this other call out was. Let's go back to the brief. Locate the suspect to determine if there's a reason to prevent them from travelling. So we've still got to find the person actually. So I don't think that car was anything to do with anything. So they're in this area somewhere. Not too sure which guy is the suspect. So it could be any one of these people. I guess we've got to do name checks on everyone. Let's get a pedestrian check on this guy. Not too sure what the name of the guy was, so we're going to have to check everyone, I think. What's your rod? Thanks for joining, buddy.
If you see anything suspicious, notify airport personnel immediately.
I need a bed.
I think they're actually upstairs. Let's go and check the people upstairs. There is a white dot indicating that there's possibly someone up here. So it could be this guy here, possibly. Let's go ahead and check this guy. Let's ask him for his name. See if he's the guy that we're after. Jack Mono. Wasn't him. Don't think it's the police officer.
Diet sodas are actually worse for you.
It's definitely not the police officer. I think it's definitely a guy that we're up to. Have I got a PS4? Yes, I got a PS4. Well, bye. Thanks for joining, mate. I do try and look at the comments as much as I can. I get a bit distracted now and then. We're trying to locate this guy that we're after at the moment. Let's get a pedestrian check on this guy here. Joe Thomas. That's not the person.
I'ma pray for you, baby.
Moddy Jones. I'm pretty sure it's a guy we're after. Mac Brothers. Interesting surname. So that's not the guy either. I'm not too sure where this person is. We might end the call out. No one lurking about over here. Can't see any weird people over there. We'll ask a few more people. If not, we'll end the call. Could be one of these guys. It's not him. Jim Smith. Nope, that's not him either.
That's just wrong.
So I'm not too sure who it is. I'm pretty sure they said it was a male. Nope. Let's ask this bloke here. George? No, it's not. Did we ask these two? We did, didn't we? Well, I'm not too sure then. Because I don't think there's anyone over here. Can't see any random people, so I don't know. Bit of a weird call out. They should be in this area somewhere, but let's have a quick look over here, and then we're in the call out, I think. So we're just basically, if you just joined, we're looking for someone that's wanted and they've tried leaving the country. Not too sure who it is. Let's do a couple of further pedestrian checks. No, it's not that person. I don't know.
Who cares?
See what this guy's got. Johnny Black. Nope. Nope, I don't know then. Got a guy over here walking. We'll ask him, make him the final person. And we'll go ahead and end the call. Hi there, sir. Just ask you for your name, please. Just on the lookout for someone. Marshall Fords. Was that the guy? Nope. Okay, we'll end the call out. So I'm not too sure what that was all about. Not had that call out before, so that was a bit different. Unfortunately, we didn't resolve it, which is a shame.
We have a possible stolen vehicle on New Empire Way.
Well, we've got a bombing attempt out in the airfields. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and call in some local units.
All units, Proverge 31 is responding code 3.
Tango Mike 11 over. We're going to respond to that as soon as possible. So we've just had reports of a attempted bombing attempt out in the airfields, so we're going to make our way out there as soon as possible without crashing with a barrier. So we have got clearance from the control tower to enter the runway area. Wow, this steering on this car is terrible. It's really bad. Okay, let's go ahead and call in some additional units.
Send me out some backup. Want to bring this guy down before he hurts somebody.
There's a guy over
We've
here.
got an officer requiring assistance in Los Santos International Airport.
So we're going to have him at gunpoint.
I'll be there in 30 seconds.
This is 27, I'm on a 6. Add me to your screen.
Okay, please for taser. Pop your hands up, please.
Your weapon!
Put the explosive device on the ground. On the ground. Not too sure what he's doing. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Okay, so he's not complying.
Drop the gun! Or
Down
I'll
on the
shoot.
ground, please, with taser. Okay, I'm not too sure what he's doing. We're gonna go and taser him. Failing to comply. What is this guy doing? He's not getting down.
To disarm or kill.
What does he look like? Where's he going? He don't want to get down, does he? How do I, why can't I change my weapon? Okay. Not too sure what's going on there. He doesn't want to get down.
I will use deadly force.
Perhaps we do need to speak to him. Okay, so we actually need to chat to him. So what the hell are you doing? Not good. I have a bomb in my hands. What are you doing at the moment, mate? I've just picked it up. What are you going to do with that bomb, though? Sorry, actually, this is just a toy, a fake bomb. I bought it from I bought it from Toys R Us. Well, no wonder they have closed down now. Right, now we can finally arrest the guy. So you're arrested for albeit a fake weapon, but an offensive. It's an offence to carry fake firearms. So we're going to go ahead and place this guy in cuffs, if we can. Come on, place in cuffs. Will you cuff him? Is he going to cuff him?
Asshole.
Okay.
Kiflon.
Come on, place him in cuffs. There we go. Glitch as hell. What's your name? Dwayne. Okay, so Dwayne, you're locked up for carrying firearms with you in the explosive fake form. Let's go ahead and get him picked up.
Assistance required for a suspect placed under arrest in Los Santos International Airport.
So it actually looks like he's on something as well. So let's go ahead and just do a quick drug swipe. See if he's carrying any drugs on him. So he does have possession of cocaine, which isn't great. Local units are going to come down and lock this guy up for the rest of his life. What are local units doing? There he is. Struggling to make... No, stop crashing. How can he not make his way round? Okay. Let's go ahead and take this guy over.
Hey, bully.
Right, so he's going to be locked up and put away for a very, very long time. I've not had that call out before. I didn't realise you actually had to question the suspect before trying to arrest him, which is a bit odd. A bit weird. I think in different areas of the map you get different types of call-outs, which is pretty good because I've not been down the airport yet. So we are getting a few different call-outs, which is kind of nice. So he's going to be taken off to the local Nick Let's go ahead and have a look at some magistrates results. We haven't got any in at the moment, which is a shame. We have got some that's pending, but we'll go ahead and look at them a bit later on. You can change the time frame for how long it takes them to go through the stream, whether it's like 2 minutes, or it could be a bit more like real life, where it could be like a couple of days and you come back to it and the results are pending, waiting for you. So that's kind of good. If you're just on stream, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining. Playing LSPDFR, UK call-outs. I think what we might do for another stream, we're getting like a sort of an airport security car, and we'll do a bit of patrolling around the airport. I think that'd be quite good. We get like a yellow light bar or something, so that'd be pretty cool. We won't have the exact powers of a police officer, but we will be able to detain people and stuff like that. How the hell do we get out of there? I think we'll just go back this way. Better follow the road, I guess. Which way did we go in? I think we went all the way round, didn't we? Did we go this way? Yeah, it was. Right, here's the road. Try not to crash into any planes. Was it that? There was? How the hell do we get out? Gotta watch out for reversing planes. Oh, here we go. I like the fact that there's like vehicles and that moving around the airport. It's pretty good. Right, let's go ahead and make our way back out. Don't think we've got any damage to the car. These barriers never open for you. Oh dear. Right, let's park up with these units over here until we get another phone call come in. These are local armed response units patrolling the airport. Not too sure what the interior is like for the Range Rover. It's kind of basic. It doesn't look too bad. Bit basic, not too bad though. Yeah, if you're just on the stream, hey and welcome. We're playing a bit of LSPDFR today.
Attention all units. And Los Santos International Airport. Gunfire reported.
Okay, we got reports of shots being fired on the airport. We're going to respond to that straight away. Looks like it's just up ahead. Whoa, we're taking shots. Control, we're taking fire over. Taking shots. Let's quickly make our way up there. Shots fired, shots fired. Suspects down, suspects down. I don't think we've got any casualties other than the suspect itself. Wow, they had a machine gun. And they were a tourist as well by the looks. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some local units in to help us out.
Backup required on New Empire Way.
So local units are going to come in and help us out. Give us a bit of support. Let's go ahead and I think we can search this. Can we search the person when they're dead? Possibly not. Okay. Let's see if they've got any ID on them, so we can get a person's check on them. Which they do not. So we're just going to call in the coroner. Unfortunately, they have died. So that's not good. We will call in a local paramedic car as well.
Units. We have medical aid requested in Los Santos International Airport.
Covering fire!
Control over. Suspects down. We're just waiting on paramedics and the coroner. The security guard was injured in the gun battle, so he's going to be checked out. This lady didn't make it. She is well and truly dead. Multiple shots to the body, in the arm and legs. There she is in her black sack. There's the ambulance making a hash of things. Right, officer, you can go home now. Thank you for coming out and helping us out. There's the London ambulance. I've got to change a few more uniforms yet. I've got to change the paramedics and the sheriff uniforms as well. So we've still got a few more bits and pieces to do. Nice quality parking by the ARV unit. Okay, that's all done with. We were actually slightly injured in that, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious. Just make the most of my cup of tea while it's hot. Oh dear. What we're doing for time? Wow, it's pretty late, isn't it? We're in the UK, obviously, so it's 20 past midnight at the moment. We've been streaming for quite some time. What time did I start? I think it was about 9, wasn't it? About 9:30, something like that. So we're playing as a local ARV unit today, arm response vehicle. Taking any arms calls.
Possible stolen vehicle in Los Santos International Airport.
Got a nice white coloured Donomator license plates, 46 Echo Echo Kilo 572. As it's in the airport vicinity and it's been taken without the owner's consent, we're going to see if we can track that car down. It's been monitored by ANPR cameras at the moment. Nutty, show BBC. No idea what you're going on about, mate. Don't spam the chat, mate. Nightbot will kick you out. Looks like the car's back there, actually. Oh, there we go. Wow, that guy had a gun as well. Let's go ahead and call ambulance out.
Attention all units. We've got an ambulance requested.
That wasn't to do with the call out that we're in. It was just a random fight. Where is the... Okay, so we need to actually hot-foot it. That car is making its way off the airport property. Oh, mind the ambulance. Okay, that car is actually pretty far away. Let's go ahead and catch up with that car. We're not just assigned to the airport, we're assigned to downtown area today. Try and catch up with the car that's been taken without owner's consent. Hang on a sec. Okay. I'm not too sure what your problem is, Nutty. But I think you can disappear. Huh? I think that's best, isn't it? Not too sure what he was going on about.
We have a traffic alert on Palomino Avenue.
Let's go ahead and catch up with this car. So someone's taken it without the owner's consent. I think we can actually go up this way. Whoa! not too far away. That's been monitored by ANPR cameras at the moment, so we can keep track of whereabouts they are around the city. Should be around here somewhere. I wonder if it's this car.
We have a traffic alert on Ginger Street.
So they're making their way up quite quickly. So we can go ahead and catch up. Gone underground. I love the reflections. Pretty lush. This car. Where's this? Oh, has he gone up there? Damn, how did he get onto there? He's actually on the highway now. Damn, that is not good. How can we make our way onto there? Well, we need to do a quick U-turn. Hang on a minute. What about my cat? Right, let's get rid of let's just get rid of this nutty guy. I'm not too sure what he's doing. Let's report him for, what should we report him for? Harassment? There you go. There you go, mate. Right. So he should be dealt with now, nutty. I'm not sure what he's going on about. I don't know about you, but I can see his comments, so I'm not too sure what he's doing. Oh, hang on. The car's behind us. I think we can take a quick shortcut.
We have a traffic alert on San Andreas Avenue.
Oh, he's doing circles. Should be a nice white vehicle. Where the hell is it? It's coming back as this vehicle here. Oh, you get out of the car, mate.
Your weapon!
I think it's this. Maybe it wasn't. Let's go ahead and place this guy in cuffs quickly. Something's pinged up about this car as well.
We have a traffic alert on Del Perro Freeway.
Let's get this guy taken away. For no reason whatsoever. Don't think that was the vehicle that we're following, but it was pinged up on ANPR as well. Right, hopefully we can get this other guy stopped. This is it. Right, here it is.
Dispatch, suspect located. Moving to engage.
They're trying to flee. Let's get this guy stopped. Right, arm please, at the car.
Gun, or I'll shoot!
On the ground, on the ground.
Dick.
Right, so this was the car finally. Let's go ahead and place him in cuffs.
Dispatch, no further units required.
Disgusting.
Let's do a quick search on the guy. We found wire cutters, so we've used the wire cutters to hotwire the car, which ain't great. Get back in the police car quick.
No!
Oh, we stopped opening the wrong door. Turn the siren off. So he's hotwired the car. He's going to get arrested for taking without owner's consent. So we'll go ahead and get him booked in.
Assistance required for a suspect placed under arrest.
Goodbye, mate.
Palomino Avenue.
And we get the car picked up by the
I can assist if things get out of hand. Just let me know what I can do.
insurance company.
Roger.
They would take it away and get it back to the owner. Hopefully. So this guy's going to be picked up. That guy over there, he's still standing in the middle of the road. Never mind. Oh, that guy's now stealing his car. Whoa, 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 oh. Shit, he just drove... Damn. Well, we're going to have to go after him. He's going to be picked up by other officers. Let's get up this car.
Attention all units. Units reporting on Decker Street.
Control, Tango Mike 11. We're just being hit by a stolen car over. Whoops. Right, let's go ahead and get this guy out with gunpoint. Out the car, please. Let's get this guy out the car. Not sure what he's up to. Hands up in the air, on the ground.
Or kill!
Hey man, what's up?
Put your head in the wheel. You can have a shot in the ass for that one. Whoops. Ouch. You can get out of the car as well.
Drop your weapon! Asshole.
Right, she can die. She knocked me over, to be fair. Oh, that dog's attacking me. Where did that dog come from? This guy can actually... Right, he could die. Yeah, we'll do a bit of bad cop for a little while. Let's grab a bit of body armor and refresh. We're going to make our way back to the police station. And I think we're going to end for tonight. I'm pretty knackered now, to be honest. I think we've been online for about 3 hours, so it's a pretty long stream. But let's just call in paramedics just to deal with that.
Attention all units. We have medical aid requested in Little Seoul.
That was a bit random. Let's head back to the police station. There is actually one over here. Oops, pushed the wrong button. Go back to this one. Excellent stuff. Right, we'll make our way back over to there. And I think we're going to wind things up for tonight, I think. It's been a pretty good stream. I've enjoyed tonight. We've been on for about 3 hours, you know. It's been quite long. We'll probably do that. Probably have a bit of a bad cop episode. Making a bit of a hash up of things. Crashing into vehicles unnecessarily. Going a bit over the top with arrests and stuff like that. I think I will add in that new mod, which gets rid of pedestrians carrying guns, just to try and make it a bit more realistic. I think we'll do that. Let's make our way back to the police station and we'll sign off duty. And we're going to put our feet up until the next time.
Attention all units. Officers report a suspect wanted for questioning about narcotics activity in Los Santos International.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
So this is how you sign on and off. You can do it manually if you want by using the rage control. But if you want to go up to a police station, and this is how you sign. Where's the actual door? It's not. I don't think I've been to this police station before. You have to go up to the door, the entrance of the police station, and that's how you sign on for duty. So we can sign off now for the rest of the day. So this makes us now officially off duty, and we come back as Michael. So that's it. So that's the random body armor on the floor, which is kind of random. So we're not actually a police officer now. They might actually arrest me if I get too close. That's good. I'm going to add in a few more call-outs. I think that'd be pretty cool, so we can get a bit more different bits and pieces happening. I'm going to check it out. I'll check out what you said, Phil, about the drugs bust. There's probably something about to do with that. But you're more than welcome to have a look yourself if you find anything, and we can certainly add it into the game. Just go onto the LSPDFR website or onto mods. I think it's mods 5 or 5 mods, one way or the other. That's where you can find all the different callouts. Just type in callout packs, and that's where it'll be. Sorry about that nutty guy in the chat. I don't know what he's going on about. Something about the BBC. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what. And then he got a bit racist, or I don't know what he's going on about. He's just a bit of a knob, Bernie. So we're going to end. I think we'll be back tomorrow. I think we'll be back tomorrow at some point. But I'd like to thank Phil for joining. Who else joined in today? Few rude people as well. It's difficult to determine who's trolling and who's not nowadays. Thanks, Derpy. Thanks for joining, mate. A few other people did, but they were pretty bit of a moron, weren't they? Some of them. I don't know, a few people joined. Thanks everyone for joining anyway. Certainly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Gonna spice it up a bit more, add a few more bits and pieces in, try and make it a bit more realistic. Get rid of pedestrians having guns and the cops having just taser, just to make it a bit more realistic. So I think we'll do that. That'd be kind of good. We'll be back tomorrow, I think, or if not, failing that, the next day anyway. So that's going to be it. Thanks everyone for joining in, as always. Thanks Phil, and catch you all later. Thanks Phil for moderating, doing a grand job as always. Yeah, we'll see you all later. Don't forget to click that like button or thumbs down if you didn't like the video, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Thank you.
You had good fun. I say goodbye. I'm happy that you came. I say goodbye.